Hello and welcome to my introduction into our PMS system of RoomRaccoon. RoomRaccoon itself is an all-in-one hospitality management software and most importantly a solution. Within that we have our property management software, we also have our booking engine and we also have our channel manager. Within our PMS system itself we have some very unique tools which we'll briefly touch over shortly. As you can see in front of me at the moment here is our calendar screen. A lot of calendar screens, every PMS system has a calendar screen. What sets ours apart is ease of use, very aesthetic, and most importantly, you can chop and change it to suit your own business. Obviously, larger properties will have to scroll up and down, left to right a bit more. What you can see here is we've got the vertical view. So again, you've got a different vantage point. You can see different gaps, different areas of availability, different status. You also got the horizontal, which is very similar to your old grid section back in the old manual days. And then my preferred status, which a lot of us use, would be the horizontal, with the rooms down the left-hand column and the dates across the top. Within this, you can see different colours, or different colours represent different status of reservations. We have dark blue for confirmed, green for booked in, arrived. Light blue is our online check-in, which is a fantastic feature that we have. Grey is checked out, been and gone, and we also have other colours for provisional, etc. You can search through this via room type, guest checking in, guest checking out. You can zoom in and zoom out there, or you can just search for a specific name. Within a reservation, if you hover over it, you can see at the top left-hand corner of that reservation, there's a small colour band that represents that it is part of a group. Also, you'll see at the top right-hand side another coloured band which represents payment. So at a glance, you can see if there's not a coloured band there, they're fully paid. If there's an amber one, it means they're partially paid. Chances are it's more than likely to be likes of a room charge or additional extra. If it's red, it means it's to be paid. Going across here left to right now, you can see the reservations, which is your reservations database, which again can be searchable through guest name, check-in dates, check-out dates. You can also see who's paid, unpaid or partially paid for that time period. Within the system we have a whole set of reports. We also do customizable reports as well. So again, by searching for one name, you can see at the bottom here over that time period the reservations for that person or that profile. You can then also download a reservations list, an arrivals list, reservation invoices, invoices of a selected period and many more within that. Then we have the Reservations Dashboard, which will tell you a brief introduction to the arrivals for today, departures, any reservations, and then most importantly, the booking engine performance. You can see what the conversion rates are, the unique visitors, and also the bookings made within that. That highlights what the benefits are of your booking engine, which obviously is direct bookings, and reduces your commissions. It might be a case of if you have to revisit your content, the quality of your pictures, or your descriptions. Lead time is key because obviously at the moment with the world the way it is, you want to see how long in advance bookings are coming in. It could be quite a lot of last minutes at the moment, or you could be seeing peaks for the festive period 3, 4, 5, 6 months out. Upsell performance, we have a quick look at this, is basically all your add-ons at the time of booking through direct bookings, and also if you take the Raccoon upsell package, you can see the added benefit to your business. Again, this is all commission free, added revenue, secondary spend quite often before the customer arrives. Also along here we have our breakfast list, which also includes all our details for the food and beverage settings in the property, and then we have our housekeeping module in here, which will be covered in a future video. Top left we have our property setup. This is where you set up the details of your rooms, what rates are attached to it, content for your booking engine, photos, and any form of upsell and add-ons. Rooms and units is just categorising your rooms, room numbers, room names even, and put them in the order that befits your property. Add-ons is all different add-ons that you have, so it could be a simple thing like your meal allocations, breakfast, any extras, treatments that you have, late checkouts, anything that your hotel or property offers. Ledgers, the very essential but boring part of the system, is the financial reporting. So obviously you want to make sure that everything has a ledger code, which then if you go for an EPOS or also an accountancy software, you want them to marry up to be 100% accurate. Rate plans is where you create your rate plans and packages. Also within this is where you can obviously have different sort of cluster packages, inclusive rates, exclusive rates, and also you can control restrictions. What we also offer, which is very unique, is you can have a set of rates and packages for your own direct customers in terms of your booking engine and over the phone. You can also have an alternative rate range for your third-party sites, and you can also have internal rates for functions and corporate clients. And here is our database. So obviously you have your bookers and your guests. Quite often the bookers are the guests, but in some sort of corporate settings or event settings, somebody might be booking rooms for other people. This is where you get all the profiles. All of this is, every section of the system is reportable in its own way. Within this, you can export for third-party marketing purposes like MailChimp, etc. There's a decent level of CRM within this, and when you look at a certain reservation here, this profile, you can pull through certain rates if you create a corporate rate attached to that profile. One of the most important things for our system is that one email address, one profile. This eliminates the painful process of going through duplicate profiles every month, particularly for people that stay frequently within your property. The reports section here, we have the reports dashboard, which again is searchable through your date range, period range, and you can also do year-on-year comparisons. Booking channels will be segmented by how many different channels you have. So from your booking.com, Expedia, your own website, and various other channels that you are committed to. Some market information here, you can see where your reservations come from, occupancy, and some other key metrics. We have a whole series of reports along here, left to right. We also custom build reports for you, for your system in the implementation stages. Rates and availability. This is where you will see what rates are currently online and available to yourself. We also have flex derived rates, so rules in place which will change based on that first master rate. You can also have an extra software attached to this called RoomRaccoon, which focuses on your three key competitors. That could be local, geography-wise, size, or standard. What this will do is every day this will search to see what their availability and pricing is, and again you can go off that and ultimately change your pricing here. Any changes made here will almost instantly be recognisable online on all your channels and all your sites. This also plugs into the yield management tools that we have that we will show you in a future video. A very unique and automated process that reacts 24/7 to your availability and to your pricing. The payment side of things, this is just where all your payments go to. Again, this is all reportable. Also, you can search this for if you're doing a shift change and you want to do X readings, shift ends, and also banking. The little bell here, this highlights how well we're using the system, because at the end of the day our system is an investment to you and we want to make sure you're using it to the best of your ability. So it gives you prompts, it will also give you some small training videos, some that will be 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or perhaps something that might be 15 minutes. We also work off a referral program, more details are in here, and any new features etc coming up in our releases will show in there as well. In the settings screen, this is where your company profile is, any form of information additional for your accounts that you need in terms of invoicing. Also, you can dictate in here where your pre-arrival emails and post-departure emails go out automatically to your customers. Again, everything can be done in various different languages within the system, and then obviously we have currency, taxes, and guest data. Guest data, you can dictate yourself again, be as accurate as you wish as a company to make sure that you obtain the right level of details that you need. Logins is when you create logins for your team. We have unlimited logins. You can have different levels of user rights and access to the system for your team. If you go for multi-property, again, likewise, you might have some members of your team who have access to more than one property. The booking engine is where you control the content on the back side of your booking engine, so in terms of your branding, your logo, your colour scheme, button colours, and then obviously the technical items like arrival times, departure, latest arrival times, maximum bookable stays, and in terms of payment methods, and then also the technical stuff in terms of analytics and code for your website design team. Final section to show you here is the documentation. Ours is completely bespoke. You can add a document as simple as pressing this button up the top right. Again, it can be done into different languages. There is templates in the system, but you have full control over the visualization and content of this. You can make it as formal as you wish, or as personal or sort of informal as you wish. Any details that need to be done within this, again, as long as the tagline's in it, it will automatically update at every stage. Again, likewise, you can have different correspondences for different categories within our system. That is a brief overview of RoomRaccoon and the PMS offering. Obviously, we have third-party connectivities and various other connections and added features on top of this. Thank you.